What's going on, TTC? It's your boy Cameron coming at you with this video. Before I get to the main purpose of this video, I want to say something real quick. Real talk, Perez. I respect your loyalty to this team now. You have a history of giving up on teams, so I don't know if you're going to stick around or not. You were a Niners fan growing up. And you don't look like someone who was born in the early 70s to really say, oh, I was rooting for them before the Bucs came along. You live in fucking Vegas. I don't know how you became a fucking Bucs fan to begin with. So, how can you go from being a Niners fan to a Bucs fan? I don't get it. But I've been a Bucs fan my entire life. So moving on. Let's go through the Bucs schedule. The whole point of this video. I have to get my reading glasses on. Ooh, the Rays won. They beat the Phillies 1-0. Fuck you, Philadelphia. I think I forgot about the World Series. Alright. Shit. Alright, week 1 against the Titans. We'll win that game. Week 2 against the Saints. We'll lose that game. I'm just going to be straight to the blunt. You'll get my explanations. Okay, I guess we'll go through this. Why we're going to beat the Titans. I think just the hype of having this team and everything, it's going to be outrageous. The hype of the fans and everything. It's just going to be a great way to start a season. Then they're going to go to the Superdome, which I might be there. We're going to lose that game. Simply for the fact that we don't have a good history going to fucking Hoodatville. So, just straight to the blunt. And we can't keep up with Breeze. Never have been able to. And that's just going to keep up with us. We have not been able to keep up with Drew Brees. Our defense has not found a way to figure him out. Just a number of ways we could have won, but we didn't. Defense is going to be the reason we lose this game. Week 3 against the Texans, we'll win that game, mainly because I don't think the Texans can match up against us offensively. I don't think the Texans have DeAndre Hopkins and Arian Foster. That's the only offensive weapons. Next, going up against the Panthers. Here in Ray J, we'll win that game simply for the fact that I've said this again and again. The only reason the Panthers beat us last season was because of their defense. They shut us out for 3 quarters. Then when we finally came back, our offense couldn't do anything to fucking win the game for us. Plain and fucking simple. Okay? You can go on and on. And the fucking Panthers won't three-peat. Telling you straight the fuck up. Their team is not complete. Their quarterback is absolute ass. Okay? And I've said this before. Cam Newton has that absolute ass stats. He can run. That's fucking it. Cam Newton is absolute ass. I've stressed that every fucking year. He has decent receivers to work with, a decent tight end to work with, and a fucking great defense to back him up. How do you think players like Sean King and Trent Dilfer and fucking Brad Johnson got their shit done with us? Because we had a great fucking defense to follow them up. The fucking Panthers just have a great defense. That's all they fucking got. Cam is trash. Get that through your fucking thick skulls. Next up, against the Jags. We'll win that game. Shit, I have us going 3-1. Try not to sound delusional. Next one up against the Redskins. We'll probably beat the Redskins because we beat them last year with basically the same team. And if we got a better quarterback this season and a better offensive coordinator, and the Redskins have done absolute shit to make their team better. 4-1. I know. It keeps going on, though. We go to the Dome. We'll lose in the Dome against the fucking Falcons. We never win in the Dome. Plain and simple. We never beat the Giants either. Fuck my life. Every time the Giants come to town. Alright. So we lose to the Giants. We're at 4-3. We'll lose to the Cowboys too. No way we'll be able to keep up with Romo, Bryant, all of them. Just no way. I'm a realistic Bucs fan. I see it as I say it as I see it. We'll beat the Eagles. The Eagles have nothing. Their offensive talent is what? DeMarco Murray? That's nothing. DeMarco Murray made his career with the offensive line of the Dallas Cowboys. That's it. Fucking straight to the point, it. I need to calm down. We'll get destroyed by the Colts. I see it. I say it as I see it. We'll get destroyed by the Colts. What's that? Went off at 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 6-5. We'll beat the Falcons here in Tampa, just because they don't have a good record here in Tampa. So that's 7-5. We'll lose to the Saints. The Saints are going to be the only team to sweep us. Only team that's going to sweep us is the Saints. That's 7-6. We'll beat the Rams. 7-7. We'll beat the Bears. That's 8-7. We'll go 8-8 this season. We'll lose to the Panthers. All right. Let's go through the rest of the NFC South real quick. And I've said this 10,000 times. Let's look at the team that I think is going to win this division. The New Orleans Saints. Why? You can give them shit for Drew Brees, Marcus Colston, and all them being as old as they are, but they still get the job done. Sean Payton still finds a way to get the job done. You gotta hand them credit when credit is due. They're a great fucking team. But, yeah, they're gonna probably win the division this year. The Panthers are three-peating. Let me get to that in a minute. So, I'm not gonna give you their record because I haven't looked at their schedule. But this is just based on what's happened in the offseason and what they've done and what they have to make their teams better and how they're going to make their teams pretty stacked. Saints, first place. Second place, I see it being the Panthers. You know, this division is probably going to be bad again this year. You know, the best team is going to be the Saints. The Panthers, like I said 5 fucking times. Cam Newton is not the reason the Panthers have won their games. It's been that fucking defense of theirs. Luke Kuechly. Now Greg Hardy in the past. Now he's with the Cowboys. And there's more. There's more. I'm just this is right off the top of my head. Plain and fucking simple. The Panthers, it's just plain and fucking simple. Panthers second place. Moving on. The Bucs will finish in third, like I said, at 8-8. I didn't see us being contenders this season, but I do see us being a threat and a improving football club. That's all I want this season is improving club. All I want is to just win a couple games here and there, and maybe be in the hunt for a little bit. But I don't expect a playoff appearance. I just expect a better football club. And then last, the Atlanta Falcons. I can make as many Atlanta Falcon Dirty Bird Nation members ass hurt as I can make them right here. And probably get pissed off. I'll probably get a couple responses. I'll probably get a couple of hateful comments in the comment section. I don't give a fuck. The Falcons are not that fucking good. Just like the fucking Panthers. Not that fucking good. But the Falcons have something the Panthers don't have. A motherfucking quarterback. A motherfucking offense. And a motherfucking, offensive line. I was about to say a motherfucking coach, but then I remember, oh yeah, they have Ron Rivera. Shit. This is going to be a tight division again. It's going to be probably a bunch of shitty records. But the Falcons, what exactly have they done other than get Vic Beasley and a fucking coach? What did the Bucs do last year? Get Mike Evans and a new fucking coach. What did we do? Absolute shit. Talk about this division gets me worked up and angry. It's the passion inside me. Anyways. The Falcons will be in last place in this division. Bold prediction. You can get as an ass hurt as you want about it. I know I'm going to get hateful comments in the sections. I know I'm going to get responses. I just want to be talking football again. No personal shit aside. You notice how I mentioned no fan bases other than the ones who are going to get ass hurt and leave comments and make videos, responses and everything. But that's what the TTC is about. This is going against nobody in particular. It's just my fucking view on what the season's going to be. Look, like I said, I just want an improving season for this football team. And I'm predicting that's what I'm going to get. And hopefully it's what I get. It's almost here. Football season's almost here. And the Tampa Bay Bucs will be in third place in the NFC South.